welcome back to Below the Influence, only podcast on the internet with less bodies than Alec Baldwin. I'm your host, DeLorian Royal, and my illustrious, voluminous co-host.
This is Jacobo Lowrider, coming at you live.
In 95.
1985.
Hot and salty.
Hot and wet.
1795. I'm coming to you hot and salty like some motherfucking fish, baby.
From Dalat and Garden Grove, baby. You know what's going. Let's get Dalat. Boom.
Boom. Dalat. Welcome to Dalat. You can get a motherfucking live crab and a big-ass catfish.
You want a live cat that's eaten by a fish?
They will club a cat to death in front of you.
Yeah. In all seriousness.
For you to eat it.
You can buy damn well any near animal you want alive, and they'll kill it for you so you can take it home and eat it.
I don't think they're legally allowed to let you leave the premises with like a live catfish. They need to kill it first.
Oh.
But it's fresh as fuck.
Oh, yeah, but it's also farmed, and, they put like a bunch of them in a big tank, and a lot of nitrates.
They probably do a lot of water changes, I'm sure.
I doubt it.
I'm sure they change the water once a week.
I highly doubt it. But anyway, let's start this off with a shot. Let's do it. Do it to it. All right, Mel?
I'm fucking hungover.
Yeah, what's new?
No. To the boys.
Just for reference, we recorded the last 6 weeks of episodes yesterday, so all of the drinks they've had were over the last week.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know what episode we're on anymore. I don't even give a fuck. This is a fucking marathon.
Yep. Well, yeah, so I'll start this off with a nice little story about my neighbor Lily. So after we filmed the last podcast a few days ago, or last night, whenever, I had to wake up to take my dog to go get double eye corrective surgery because she had cherry eye, right? And I did not wake up in time. I was supposed to have her at the vet, about 20-minute drive at 7 a.m. And I wake up to a phone call from the vet office at 8 a.m. And they're like, hey, the surgeon's here. Where the fuck are you? And I'm like, I'm on my way. So,
Traffic.
yeah. I was like, I'll be there, just running a little late. I was, still a little drunk. So I'm driving, and I get there. Usually I'm able to just drop the dog off. Not today. The surgeon wants to talk to me. I had to fill out all these fucking forms. A real pain in the ass. People in the lobby are like, oh, that's a beautiful dog. What's her name? It's like, shut the fuck up. That's her fucking name.
I'm drunk, bitch.
Yeah, I'm drunk. And on drugs. So,
and it's 2015.
And it's 2016.
I'm Kodak Black.
I feel like I'm Kodak Black. Anyway, so I fill out the forms, finally mosey on back home, and I see my neighbor waiting for me in my driveway. Now, keep in mind, I've only talked to this.
Arms crossed, tapping foot.
Basically, yeah. She had a fucking like a roller,
like a rolling pin.
Yeah, rolling pin.
Oh.
Yeah,
just tapping it in her hand.
Yep. I'm like, we're not married. What the fuck are you doing? So I've only talked to this woman maybe 2 or 3 times, but in those conversations, she remembered my name, unfortunately. So she's waving me down. I pull up, put my car in the garage, and I'm just like, nope. Acted like I didn't see her, and I'm walking through my kitchen and like I'm looking right out here, and I see her like, hey. I'm like, okay. So I open the door. I don't even say anything. I just look at her like,
She doesn't get the fucking hint.
what's up? And she's like, hey, the trash came on. They came on Wednesday, and today's Friday. I can take those in for you if you'd like. I'm like, what's the issue? It's like, oh, well, the leaves collect on the curb.
Thank you so much for caring and worrying about the
do that
leaves
for me.
in my trash cans.
Fuck off. This is my fucking house. There's nothing to do with her house. Anyway.
Did you give her an award or a medal?
I did.
Or a box of cookies?
I gave her a box of cookies.
He actually ate her box, so.
I did.
How'd that taste?
Oh, God. Rough. I've had better. So anyway, I read something on Reddit the other day saying that you should keep peace with your neighbors at all cost. And if I hadn't read that, I probably would have told this woman to shove it where the sun doesn't shine.
That means her butthole if you don't know.
Yeah, well,
It was a PG show, Freddie.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're fired.
I
Sorry.
wish.
You're fucking fired.
Actually, it's a new season. Can we fire him yet?
No, we have to keep him around till season 3.5. They said.
Oh.
Anyway,
3.5,
so
maybe.
she after this, I'm like, okay, I'll fucking move the trash cans. She's like, oh, you're a doll. Okay, I'm gonna go now. She's like, well, while I have you, when you and your friends are over there and you guys are playing your rock music, those drums, they just permeate through my whole home.
Yeah, we have band practice here when we're not doing the podcast.
I'm like, what? I was like, what are you
Lady,
talking
that's
about?
me beating cheeks.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, the drums. Like you're just playing the drums in your living room.
Oh, no, I just listen to African tribal music while I masturbate.
It's a religious thing. How dare you?
How dare you? First of all, how dare you?
How dare you bring that up to me? It's my Islamic prayer music.
My Islamic masturbatory prayer music.
Just scare the shit out of her.
No, I'm like, what is she I was like, okay, she's talking about my sound bar. And like, really, it's
But I mean, how loud do you blast it, typically?
I mean, if I'm drinking, full
get pretty
it's my
loud?
fucking house.
Yeah.
Fuck her. But I was like,
yeah.
I will be mindful. Like, I didn't even say, like, I'm going to stop. I was like, I will be mindful of that.
Yeah.
And then I
Thanks,
shut the door in her face. She's like, if you ever need a cup of sugar, shut the door.
Yeah, do a door slam sound effect.
Get the fuck out of here, Lily. Get your Lily white ass out of here, bitch.
I was just
Well,
gonna
Lily,
ask
if you're
what
watching the show,
ethnicity-
please sponsor us.
Get the fuck no. Yeah, give us a cup of sugar, you old bitch.
Yeah, a cup of sugar and a cup of your sugar, baby.
I've had it.
Yeah, let me tell you, that's more like sweet and low. God.
Listen to the
fucking
stories. Don't fuck your neighbors. Especially if they're like 65 years old. It gets real complicated.
So I noticed you brought a young woman home.
Oh, jeez.
Is she better than me?
She is.
Yeah, she's not going to die next week.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you guys let me vent about that because she's an old bitch and really fucked up my Friday morning. Yeah. How's your week going, Mel?
My week's been good. I went to the gun range today and let out some aggression. Totally recommend it if you're ever
Jacked
gonna...
off in the bathroom at the gun range.
You did?
No, I was saying that's what you did.
That's
how you
not
got-
what I did, Freddie.
That's how you got out the aggression, right?
No. Is this you being funny? Because I'm not laughing. Are you laughing?
You fucking bitch.
Fuck, you can't laugh.
Sorry, it's funny.
God damn. No, I didn't masturbate, but I let off some click clacks, and it was actually very stress relieving. It was
Did
nice.
you use the Mossberg now?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
almost
nice.
blew my fucking hand off. That shit kicks.
Does it?
My dumbass. So I go to shoot it, and I'm fucking Rambo style down here, and the shit goes back all the way here. Oh, I can feel it in my arm even just doing that. So eventually, the buddy I was with was like, "No, you got to bring that shit up." This is my first time shooting my new gun, Yeah. So I brought it up here, and then it felt a lot better. But I'm fucking trying to hit it doggy style down here, like I'm fucking Rambo, I guess, American Gladiator. I don't know, some
Who's
type of
Rambo?
military guy, huh?
Who's Rambo?
Sylvester Sly Stallone in the 80s played an action hero named John Rambo.
This was a band.
No, that's Rambunk Show.
No.
No. Well, so my week's been good. I did that. I guess by the time you watch this, the party will have already happened, but it's been a lot of party planning, solidifying.
We need to find a tonight.
Yeah, that's on the to-do list. So
Yeah,
if you're
you
watching
guys
this,
can comment down below that we could have 2 weeks ago. That'd be great.
Is Backpage still a thing?
they shut that down, and then they shut down the whole Craigslist because they were trafficking people.
What if I need to find a missed encounter?
That's gone.
Fuck.
Have you ever read through those?
Yeah.
Oh, those were so creepy. You were at the checkout line at Walmart. And
You had beautiful eyes and big breasts.
you were buying Preparation H and Vagisil with your 3-year-old. You looked behind, and it was me. I said, "You gonna use all that?" You said, "Ha ha ha ha. Why are you talking to me?" Sir, this is a Wendy's. I do miss Backpage. I miss the horror stories from Backpage. And the
Is
missed
that where you
encounters.
can like find like hookers and shit?
Prostitutes.
Oh, Backpage. I'm sorry. Backpage was the prostitutes, yes. But the missed encounters, that's what I was talking about. That's like when you like you meet someone in the streets and
You don't even meet them. Yeah. You
don't
see
even-
somebody.
Yeah, and you pray and hope that they're on fucking Craigslist looking for you too.
Yeah.
You
I
guys
was-
ever worked? Probably worked like a handful of times.
Probably.
Like twice.
Yeah. I mean, weirdos are going to find other weirdos,
That's true.
you know?
Like, oh, I wonder if that guy from the Walgreens was that. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, you never know.
I got a story about Craigslist. So one time I was shit. I probably shouldn't tell this one.
No, too late.
Yeah,
already
fuck
started.
it. So one time I was incredibly broke and I was incredibly young and I put myself up on Craigslist as a as a cougar. I'm sorry, as a cub looking for a cougar as a sugar
no.
baby.
Okay.
And I put a picture up and I got no responses. Absolutely none. I was up there for 2 weeks. I was like, someone's got to fucking, hit me up. No one ever hit me up. No one. I was like, I will mow your lawn. I'll do everything you need.
If you're over 75 years old and you'd fuck Mel,
Hit me up.
hit him up.
949-229-2215. That's my number. That's his number. That's his number.
Send us a picture.
I'm not gonna. 65 is my hard limit. Lily, that was that was something. You know, she's an old
66,
fox.
but she's a neighbor, so
You know,
you
I got that cup of sugar. I'll say that.
That's sweet and low.
Oh God. Now,
Oh God.
now I'm an island boy.
Okay.
Go ahead and play that.
Island boy,
an
and
island
I've been
boy.
trying
That's
to
us.
make.
I don't know the rest of the song.
That was us before we started doing this show,
It was. I gained a little bit of weight. I got some of my tattoos removed.
and I grew a beard, but not a mustache. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Well. Anyway, what the fuck is up with those guys? Where are they from?
Florida.
Florida.
Are you
Their
sure?
parents are from Cuba.
You already looked it up? Mm-hmm. You seem to know a lot about these island boys.
Hold on. Can we hit a pause? Did Freddie do his job?
I think so.
Golfers clap for Freddie.
I think he was just Googling Island Boys earlier, and he coincidentally came across that.
I've always wanted to be an eyelid boy.
Did you want to be one, or did you just want one?
A little both. I mean, I wanted to be one to grab one.
What?
Yeah, what'd you say?
Anyways, the Island Boys, they've got the Minecraft torch head haircuts.
The what?
Minecraft?
What is that?
That's a video game.
It's a video game for children. I only know it because I have a very young brother.
Oh, that's they were on Super Smash Brothers. Zombie.
Were they?
Yeah, Zombie and
Okay.
Ned or Ted or
I think that's a video game for children as well. And,
Super Smash Brothers.
Yes.
Except I've been
No.
playing it for like 25 years. So
Well,
how do you explain
and they
that?
have like championships with grown men, like older than us.
Yeah, how do you explain that?
I mean, that doesn't make it any better, to be honest.
I'd rather play Super Smash than Minecraft. Tell you that much. Minecraft, you're watching this, don't sponsor the show. We don't need your money.
Yeah. Okay, well, Alec Baldwin killed someone.
As a gun guy, I think it's fucking ridiculous that they have loaded guns on the set at all.
I think
in
as
any regard.
as anybody, why would they want? Why is there a live gun on a movie set?
Yeah.
Why? What's the benefit of this?
I don't know.
Answer me, Freddie.
I don't.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, can you look that up? Can you look that up?
What's-
Why they
what's-
would have live ammunition on
What's
on
the benefit?
I mean,
Yeah.
they can have blanks, right? That look exactly.
Yeah, look
like
it up.
live
We'll keep the show
ammunition.
going. Don't worry.
Don't worry
But
about
it's fucking weird.
It's like the third time he's ever had to Google something for us.
Hey, listen, motherfucker.
Yeah, and you'd think they'd learn their lesson after Brandon Lee.
I'm so sick of that guy.
Brandon Lee?
He's been milking that since 1993.
He's been fucking dead.
He's milking it.
No one's been. He's not milking it. I just thought, even when I was like reading out about that, I'm like, why the fuck did they have live ammunition on the set? It makes no sense. But I don't work on a movie set, so I don't know.
I mean, Alec Baldwin's such like a pompous ass. Like he's had so many like temper tantrums.
Has he?
Yeah, like
Gotta keep up with
he
that.
gets real mad at things. He called some guy a faggot a few years ago. He had to go to like anger management for that. Like this was like his staff that he was like yelling at. I mean, from what I've heard, the guy's just a dick. And now he killed somebody.
Imagine how bad he feels, though.
Who cares?
I
Decent
feel-
actor, but the guy's and then his
That
wife.
feels so terrible.
And then his wife a few years ago. Do you guys remember that? Her name's like Hilda, but she went by like Hildia. She like made up this. She's just a white woman, but she made up this whole backstory that she was from Spain and she talked like this, like she's Penelope Cruz. And she just like made up this, literally just made up this entire story about how like she was from Spain. She's just a white lady. I think that may have been like last year. Time is not being very nice to the Baldwins right now.
Her and Rachel Dolezal should start a book club.
Transracial.
Them two. Hashtag them two.
You know. Well, Freddie, what's going on?
It was loaded with live ammunition. It doesn't say why.
No, the question is, why would they have live ammunition on a set in general?
It doesn't say.
No?
There's no reason for it. I think they just had it.
So somebody wasn't doing their job.
Looks like it.
Yeah, sucks
Cool
to be that
gun,
guy.
Shouted. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I don't want to see his situation specifically, but just
I looked
Are there
up-
any pictures of this?
There's pictures of him immediately after shooting.
Is he throwing up? Because that'd be funny.
Kinda. But no, I looked up.
you gotta put that right.
I literally looked up like why is live ammunition used on
whatever.
movie set, and Alec Baldwin is like every single search.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
on
shouldn't
here.
he be in prison?
Gun safety in movie sets.
Shouldn't he be in prison?
No.
Even if it was an accident. Think about how many accidents happen with guns. But somebody still goes to jail.
Fuck. I think the prop
why are they
master should be in jail.
Everybody should go to jail. I think Alec Baldwin should be in fucking prison right now. It doesn't matter if this was an accident or he thought it was a prop.
Is it because he makes fun of Donald Trump?
I love Donald Trump. How dare you?
I don't think he should be in prison.
I like his impression of Donald Trump. And I loved Alec Baldwin and Glenn Ross.
Yeah.
That was fucking amazing. He's had some good roles over the years, but
Over the year.
But no, it doesn't matter who he is. Imagine, okay, say that it's a POC, a person of color, that did this. Would this still be the same case? Like if Dave
In what scenario, though?
Same scenario. Say that Chris Rock killed somebody. You think they'd just let him off the hook?
Well, I don't think Baldwin's off the hook yet.
Well, he's not being charged with murder.
That's true.
He didn't even get fucking handcuffed or detained.
Okay, well, let's go back to...
I've been detained for fucking jaywalking.
Yeah, same. And that
He
was
literally
ridiculous.
shot somebody in the face.
The guy who shot Brandon Lee, well, he's a white guy. And nothing happened to him. I think there's a precedent in Hollywood. If you shoot somebody in Hollywood, I mean...
You're good to go.
I mean, because it's not your fault. You don't... It's like, you don't go to work. They're just going to work. And you don't go to work and expect let's say your desk phone. I can't think of a good analogy. But you get what I mean.
So, Alec Baldwin, the victim, was the wife of Latham and Watkins' lawyer, whose firm represented the Clinton campaign, indicted by special counsel investigating the Russian probe. He faces a single charge of making a false statement to the FBI, and that was on September the 16th. Weird coincidence.
This year? Mm-hmm. Damn, he's having a shitty year. Can you see if he's lost anyone during COVID? That would suck. I lost my mom. I lost my best friend. 2021. My wife's dead.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Just weird. Another Clinton murder
By a Baldwin. I mean, I don't know.
A little strange.
I can't get down rabbit holes.
A little weird.
A little fruity.
Rabbit buttholes.
A little weird.
What else is going on in the world these days?
Who cares? Alec Baldwin killed somebody and nobody cares, Mel.
Did we talk about laundry? Did we talk about?
I think we talked. Did we talk about?
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, he's dead.
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin may or may not have killed him.
That is an accurate statement.
I mean,
He
there's
may
no
or may
proof
not
that
have.
Alec Baldwin did not kill Brian Laundrie.
There's no proof he did, but there was also no proof he didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
In fact, he could
I
have
don't
or
know.
could not have shot him with a banana. We don't know.
I mean, that's stupid.
I mean,
that's
I
a
don't-
such a
typical Fred.
stupid.
He's
you
trying to be-
Stupid.
he's trying to
Can
be
you
funny
disprove
again.
that it didn't happen?
You're such an idiot.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, Fred needs his own show.
Yeah, the Freddy fucking
Freddy,
Island of One show. The Wizard of Loneliness.
Freddy and the fucking Wizard of Loneliness. Shout out to Nathan Fielder. If you're watching this show, please sponsor it. Put us on.
I miss that show.
Same. If you haven't already watched Nathan for You, it's on Hulu.
I love the Bill Gates impersonator.
I am Bill Gates.
Oh no.
Microsoft.
This microchip and the asteroid.
Didn't he first start off as Steve Jobs? When
No,
I
no.
started Apple Computers.
He was always a Bill Gates.
No. But didn't when he started his speech, and Nathan had to correct him?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Like Nathan's like, how long you been doing? He's like, oh, I've been doing this for many years. And he talked to the guy's sister, and she's like, no. Oh.
He told me he's been making a living on this. She's like, no, he's broke. He's unemployed. Watch the episode. Fuck. Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a great show.
Do we have any voicemail that we haven't checked in a while?
I don't think so. I think there was one, but it was like
I think we checked that on the last episode.
yeah, it was
Did we?
like a weird breathing.
Yeah, it was just some chick laughing.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Yeah, we gotta love our fans.
Here, watch. I'll just play it again.
As a quick reminder. Yeah. That should be on the new BTI button.
What the fuck is that? Sounds like a girl just getting fingered.
In a movie theater.
Yeah,
Can't really make much of
getting
noise.
fingered in a fucking movie theater.
Okay. Yeah, you got any fun movie theater stories?
Oof. I do, but not for this show.
You fucking bitch.
When I was 11, let's just say I was having some escapades.
Eskimos?
I'm
There's-
not going to say any names.
Oh, yeah. We all know who you're talking about. There was one time, Jake and I, growing... No.
Go ahead, tell the story. Just no names.
No. I'm telling a different story. So Jake and I growing up, we were into the series of unfortunate events. And when they finally dropped a movie, we were at the movie theater. We were fucking there like all weekend. And I'm sure we watched it like at least 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, a few.
Yeah, because we were there Friday and Saturday. Because I remember we were there once during the day. And so this was Saturday. After in the day, there's a couple rows and rows beneath us. Now, granted, we weren't paying for this movie. We paid for 1 ticket each, and then we just hopped from theater to theater all day long. We would do that all the time. That was like our Saturday afternoons.
Yep.
And so, yeah, Saturday evening came around, had popcorn and candy and shit, and this couple's down there, and they're fucking smooching and booching, and they're having a good old time, not bothering anybody, except they're kind of bothering me, because they're not enjoying the movie that I've already seen a million times.
You're throwing popcorn at them.
Hey, hold on, we don't get there yet. So I started throwing popcorn at them, like, hey, watch the movie, kind of. In my mind, I didn't say it, I just was doing it. And they're looking up at us. You were throwing shit too.
Of course I was.
Think he's gonna let you throw all the shit?
Yeah, so we're throwing shit, and
I think I was throwing ice cubes out of my soda.
and the guy was getting pissed, and he got up and wanted to kick our ass. And one of the attendants from the movie theater just so happened to be walking by, they check the movies.
The ushers, yeah.
The ushers, there you go. Fucking correct. The ushers was walking through.
Usher was walking through your movie theater?
He was dancing through.
Yes, he was doing that slide move he loves to do across the dance floor.
There you
go. Except he kept getting stuck with gum and Slurpee residue.
Slipped
And
a few
cum.
times.
Yeah, and cum. And the usher asked the guy and his girlfriend to leave. Because he was, we were fucking with him, and he, to the point where he got belligerent, I guess is the word. He was fucking really mad.
That's no, there wasn't an usher that walked by. The guy went and ratted on us.
Oh, is that what
He's
happened?
like, can you fucking kick these guys out? And we were like, we're 13. I don't know, this guy's really angry. We're just trying to enjoy this film,
This children's movie?
Yeah. And they're like, oh, okay. And we were super calm about it. And the guy's like, fucking kick him out. And we heard him you guys need to leave. We totally didn't pay for it.
No. I mean, we did pay for it, but at 11 a.m., and this was 7 p.m., so this was 4 movies ago.
And the guy's like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah, he was pissed. Rip that guy.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
No,
That's
yeah.
probably, you know what? That's probably the guy who called in calls you guys fucking bitches.
Probably,
and
yeah.
He
faggots.
found us.
Yeah, he
Yep.
found you guys.
Those are fucking thuggies.
Probably.
Bitches.
What a fucking piece of shit. Hey,
We can go on him forever.
What an idiot. Go back to Del Taco, you piece of shit.
Oh, I wanted to talk about your liquor store story.
Ooh, Anthony.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess my late teens, early 20s, there was a liquor store by my house that I would frequent in the city of Orange. And that's all I'll say. But anyway, this guy, his name was Anthony. Real cool dude. To my understanding, or at least what he explained to me, he was half some sort of Middle Eastern, maybe Jordanian, something like that. And then half Argentinian or some shit.
That's quite a fucking mix.
He had a weird mix, but the guy was real big on guns. The guy was super fucking cool. The nicest guy, one of the nicest people I've ever met in my whole life. And he was super cool. He would sell me alcohol when I was 18. He'd sell me cigarettes when I was 15. I knew the guy for at least 6-7 years. Super nice guy. And I moved to Anaheim, and I came back hoping to see him, and he's gone. And I'm like, what the fuck happened to Anthony? And I talked to a few people, and they're like, oh, you didn't hear what happened? Nobody wanted to tell me what happened. And I was like, that's fucking weird. I was like, what happened to Anthony? Finally, I run into some guy that I went to high school with, and he's like, oh yeah, dude. He's like, yeah, the FBI, I guess, was tailing him. They thought he was a terrorist. Which, that's news to me. Because this guy was the nicest fucking terrorist I've ever met.
Did he seem extreme?
No. I mean, he had guns. But super nice guy. If that's what ISIS is like,
Sign me
I'm
up.
all for it. Oh, jeez.
That's a little one.
To Anthony.
It's a good
To
clip.
Anthony.
I'll finish the story after the shot. Okay. So what happened, I guess, is he's driving with his 2 kids in the back seat, and the FBI finally surrounds him. They try to pull him over. This guy pulls over, and he's got an AR-15 or some shit, and just starts unloading on them.
Your Anthony does?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he gets away from the car, from what I was told. And they killed him. They killed him. It was like a rainy night, like super dramatic. And they fucking offed him.
In front of his kids? His kids were there?
Yeah.
Oh.
So they were following him. They tried pulling him over, and he just pulled out a gun.
He said, "Fuck it," and just started blasting him.
So then he was doing something wrong, then.
Maybe.
Because,
I've
been pulled over before, and I haven't shot anyone with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I never got that vibe from this guy.
Yeah.
Again,
What was did they have any evidence or anything? Like,
I don't know. I don't know his last name, so I can't even look up the case. I don't even know if his real name is fucking Anthony. He was just a liquor store guy.
Can't you look up the liquor store address?
I can't find anything.
Wasn't there?
It got
wasn't
sold
it
off
taped
immediately.
and shit.
It was for a minute.
I remember we drove by once, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" You're like, "Oh, you're not gonna believe this shit."
Yeah, there was like an older Palestinian dude who worked there, and like one time I lied to him and told him I was Palestinian, and he kept calling me Habibi, and I felt weird. Like I stopped going in there because like I lied to him once, and like he just kept it going. I can't do this. Yeah, it's like there's no way I could tell him I was just kidding. But that old dude's definitely dead by now. But he would have been the only one that would have known.
Crazy.
Insane.
Can't you just look up, whatever his age was, shot after shootout with police, terrorists?
Dude, he had like some crazy ass last name. Like, there's no way in hell I'll be able to like guess it.
But I mean, I feel like if you Google just like.
Well, I mean,
something happened.
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
I'll give it.
When was this?
I don't know.
Okay.
Late 2010s.
Okay. And.
It was Orange Liquor on Tustin Avenue.
That's where you got the shootout? The shootout?
No, that's where he worked.
Where did you get shootout?
I don't know. This is all secondhand information.
Come on, hacker man, you got this. I got a similar. Well, kind of similar. I had this buddy growing up, Sammy. I'll say his name because I don't fucking know where he is anymore. And we grew up. I was at my dad's. Remember when he was living on those apartments in Anaheim?
Yeah.
And we'd always go and like do stupid shit like smoke grass, but like literal grass. Like dumb shit.
I remember rolling up a blunt, like in a gum wrapper full of grass.
Dying. Coming home like, I hope my dad doesn't smell.
You smell like burnt grass.
You smoking that grass again, boy. Anyway, so he was, we were doing stupid young guy shit. There was a train in the back, and we would run as the train went by and hopped on it. It was probably super fucking dangerous.
Can you imagine your foot got caught?
Or your face.
Didn't think about that at all. I just wanted to impress my buddy Sammy. He was older, I don't remember his age, but he's at least 2-3 years older. Anyway, so him and his mom and his little brother lived in an apartment. They got evicted, so I was helping them move out. And I was like, "Where you guys going?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't really know." The van. They were living in a van down at the end of the street, just in the van. And he was always running around on his bike. Anyways, short story long, I got hooked on meth. Got this chick knocked up at 14 and started losing. I mean, he was already a crazy dude. Like, he was doing weird shit. I can't remember any specific stories, but I just remember he was like, that guy's a bad, like, he's a bad kid. He does bad stuff with animals and shit,
Oh.
Yeah.
Like sexual or violent?
Violent.
Yeah.
He didn't care about animals.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, those are
I don't like
psycho.
him. Yeah, I don't like this guy.
Yeah, so I leave.
I like how the other option, sexual, would have been okay.
Well, no, but I mean, just don't fuck with animals.
Sexual violent. Oh, yeah, no, definitely that's where we draw the line.
Sexual. Well,
Don't molest
What kind of animal was
animals.
it?
Was it a hot animal?
Was it a starfish or
That platypus, baby. But anyways,
platypus?
so I leave. I started hanging out with you. I started, doing other things with my free time other than running the little hood there,
Okay.
And I come back years later. I think I was at Mater Day at the time, and my great-grandfather was living with my dad, and I go to my grandfather, hey, where's Sammy? I haven't seen him in forever. He's like, oh, you didn't hear? You didn't hear? Why is he Nelly? You didn't hear? I was like, no, I haven't been in the hood. And so I guess Sammy got really strung out on meth.
With a little bit of a little bit of I say.
Here's my Band-Aid. He got strung out on meth and went to his mom's van at the end of the street.
Down by the river.
And was asking for money. She declined. This is after he got his girlfriend pregnant, right? So he fucking stabs and kills his mom, stabs and kills his little brother, and they hightail it to Mexico.
Oh.
This is such a happy episode. Between Anthony and Sammy,
I wanted to talk about Liberia after this, but I don't think I'm gonna.
we might want to skip that one. Save that for the bonus episode. Fred, you got any dark stories from your past?
I killed a man. I looked into his eyes, and I used my 2 fingers. Started at the belly button, ripped open, reached in, grabbed his lungs, and pulled them out.
What do they taste like?
I didn't eat them.
It's
I ate his heart.
it's sex with the
Very
entrails.
Yeah, so he didn't eat them, but you had sex with him.
With the entrails.
Duh, what the fuck?
Yeah, you used the
Very
intestines as a
warm.
condom.
I slept inside of his body that night.
Where are they now? Richard Simmons.
Oh, poor Richard Simmons.
What's he doing?
I don't think he's doing much. I just remember him on the Howard Stern show, and they wouldn't even give him a hard time. He's just so sensitive, so like any little thing actually already gave him a pretty bad time. And and he's, I guess he's not gay.
He's got a wife. He's married.
So that means he's not gay.
Is the wife like a lesbian?
She's the man in the relationship.
One of those bodybuilders, one of those female bodybuilders.
I mean, you know. So I got a story for you. When I was in juvenile hall, they legally were required to give us like 30 minutes of like exercise time every day. And one day it was raining, and they couldn't let us outside, right?
He hasn't done shit.
Well, anyway, they couldn't let us outside, right? So the exercise that the guards wanted us to do was to work out to a Richard Simmons videotape. And like I see all these cholos like, what the fuck is this, fool? Like,
so
what
imagine
the
all these
fuck?
cholos. All right, boys, let's get going.
Yeah, they're like, fucking let me back in my cell, dog. Like people wanted to go back to their cell.
Yeah, I had a similar experience in elementary school on a rainy day. For phys ed, they made us do Tybo.
Oh no.
With Billy Blanks.
Billy Blanks.
Can we put a picture of Tybo here? That's been dead. I wonder how that died. It was just
Dude,
bad.
I don't know. When I went to elementary school, Simmons, like all the teachers had like an after school Tybo like workout class.
There's no reason we should have known what Tybo was at our age.
No. But my mom worked at the school, so she was cool with the teachers.
Yeah.
And like I used to have to like wait for them to be done with their Tybo class.
Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna practice my
I
recorder.
was like, I guess I have the playground to myself. Okay.
Play handball by myself.
I was on the swings. Like, this is fun.
Woohoo! Woohoo, bro! How many elementary schools did you go to? 2. What years?
I went to Fay Lane Elementary for kindergarten and first, and then they opened up Simmons.
Simmons is closer to home.
No, Simmons just wasn't it was just like a defunct school, and they reopened it and they like rezoned all the districts.
Remember that book, The Sideways Stories at Wayside School?
I do. I fucking love that shit.
Yeah, did it blow your mind right there a little bit?
I-
Blast from the past?
You may have, but I remembered it about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah. No, I was thinking.
Same.
I was like, what the fuck happened to that? I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
what
so
book
fucking
was
weird.
that?
I actually have it on my Amazon buy list because they have the whole
I loved Lewis something, right?
Satcher.
Yeah,
Satcher,
yeah,
something.
that was the author. Yeah, hell yeah.
Was it a guy or a girl?
I don't know.
Where are they now?
Who?
Richard Simmons and then Louis
I'm
Sacker.
trying
And then I had
to find
another one.
Richard Simmons.
What's he doing?
He's not really done much.
Does he have hair still?
He does. It looks like it. He's still got. He's hanging on to the fuzzy.
I think that's what I might do.
Yeah.
I might just
I'm shaving
In
it.
2004, he slapped a man at an airport,
Hilarious.
which is fucking hilarious.
Seriously, what do you mean he hasn't done anything?
Is
That's
there
what you should have led with.
Is that a video? Is there a video?
Yeah, please.
I don't think so.
We get some
I see
airport
if I can find
security
it. It
camera.
was 2008, so I doubt it.
You said 4. What happened? That's a 4-year fucking
I should
difference.
do that. Oh no, sorry, you're right.
Huh?
2004, 2008. He got mad because Bridgestone released the Super Bowl ad where they were like avoiding hazards with their good tires, and one of the hazards, I guess, was Richard Simmons being overly like homosexual. So he's like, hey, that's a very homophobic ad, and then like.
But he's not gay, so he has nothing to worry about.
But that's what they said because he's very flamboyant.
Poor guy.
So I guess the guy at the airport said, "Hey everybody, it's Richard Simmons. Let's drop our bags and rock out to the 50s." And then he slapped him.
I said good day, sir.
I said good day. Can we put a video of him crying on the Howard Stern show right here, please?
Oh, no.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
He embraces both sexes, and
Dressed up like a ruffian.
you're sometimes very womanly and sometimes manly.
Womanly?
Yeah, he relates to both sexes.
Oh,
That's why people
stop
like
it.
him. Is that a
I'll
bad
go,
thing?
Howard.
Whoa.
I just wanted to say,
No.
no, No, it's okay.
Hey,
all right.
let me apologize to Al Sharpton.
No,
Richard, wrong. Richard,
Richard, stay.
you appeal to both sexes.
No, if you want me to call and help you, you let me know.
My favorite moment was
Richard, come here. Come over here. Don't
come
leave
on,
like
Rich.
this. Richard, you're making a mistake. Don't leave like this.
I knew Alan would get out of line.
Did I say something wrong?
Yes, you said he was womanly.
Yes.
No, he might have.
I haven't seen that. That's fucked.
I just don't understand how it.
I feel for the man.
I do too. And you would feel him up?
I'd fill him up.
No. Yeah, I'd grab his testicles.
No. My other, where are they now?
What was the other one?
Shine.
No, first Louis Satcher. They find out if it's a man or a woman.
Yeah.
I think it's a guy, actually. I think about it.
Yeah, it's Lewis.
Louis?
Yeah.
It's not Lois.
No,
Oh, the bald dude?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. He's an author, so you don't really see him too often.
Okay. Well, it's falling down.
He looks kind of like he would have written those books. Sideways Stories at Wayside School. Wayside.
Yeah, Sideways Stories at Wayside Schools. Yes.
Yeah, no, those were good. Those were good.
Did he also write this? The Beautiful Poetry of Donald Trump?
I don't know. I haven't checked in on him recently.
Is that what he's up to
Louis
now?
Sachar.
That's what he's up to now.
I'm looking it up.
Is it pro or anti?
It's got to be anti.
You think so?
Oh yeah,
No, sorry. This is Rob Sears.
you're an idiot,
Who the fuck?
I don't fucking... It came up when I looked up this guy's name.
Freddie. I need another beer, please.
I'm good. Well, yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have opened this one.
This is what you need.
That's a beautiful book.
$7.
I have so many words. They are the best words.
Sitting there in a
There's
fucking
something
field.
called nuclear energy, and a lot of people are saying it's very nuclear.
Solar energy.
Shine. Where are they now? After my beer.
SHYNE.
Freddie, grab me a beer while you're doing this.
Take the laptop with you.
Suck your ass.
If I could, I
Shine.
would. If you could suck your own dick, would you?
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave the house.
Who says I can't?
You can't?
I don't know. It's kind of like scratching your leg with like your hand when it's asleep.
It's like jacking off. You're getting a guy off, right?
I mean, that jacking off's different. It's not happening in my mouth.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
wait,
your
hang on,
hand.
hang on.
Oh, so you'd be okay with just...
So, you'd blow yourself. We established that. Would you come in your mouth?
No. I did not say I would blow myself. I said I would not blow myself.
He said he would.
I
He said he would do it
You
and
know,
another guy at the same time.
I think
That's what I heard him say.
Two
I
dicks
think
in
you
my
said-
mouth. One of them is my own.
Pretty sure you said you'd blow yourself and
And
eat
the
your
other
own
guy's
ass.
just holding your legs down.
Thank you. No, I wouldn't. If I could, I wouldn't. Also, I got this gut in the way, so I've tried. It's not working.
Where's my beer, Freddie?
You tried, so you wouldn't, but you've tried.
Oh, my God.
I mean, everyone's tried.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Fucking Shine. Am I looking at Shine? Is this what's
How about
going
a
on?
beer first?
His career beginnings and singings to Bad
Signs, not sings.
I'm about to get up and grab my own fucking
Boy.
beer.
2009 to present, he was released from prison, and he has a third album.
Solar energy.
If you get the part that he's a Hasidic Jew now,
No, I actually looked him up a few days ago.
he's not a Jew anymore.
He is, but he's also he's a representative. His dad has been like the prime minister of Belize for many
Yeah,
years.
I was gonna say something about police.
And he's
politics.
he's a senator or some shit there. He's like a
Really?
like a House of Representatives member.
Shine.
Very strange,
Oh, in Belize? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
but he's renounced the whole gangsta life, and now he's a Hasidic Jew and a politician from Belize. And it's just a very strange. He's had a very weird life.
I mean, but
He
yeah.
shot up a club for P. Diddy and
Yeah.
J-Lo, did 10 years in prison.
Forgot he did that for J-Lo.
The game was trying to like get him freed. He had a beef with 50 Cent in 2004
in prison.
while he was in prison.
Yeah.
Vibe did a whole fucking article with him, which was brilliant, which really made me like him in 2004.
He wrote and recorded a whole album from a prison phone.
Yeah, that For the Record song that he did against 50 Cent.
Dun, dun, dun.
When you rhyme with the slurs, shots to the face. Trying to sound like Mace.
Oh, it's like, hey, maybe you shouldn't talk about killing people while you're in prison for shooting up the club.
What do you have to lose?
I mean, he only had 10 years.
What's gonna happen? He's gonna go to prison.
No,
Yeah.
but he's only had 10 years.
He was like in a maximum security detention center.
Yeah, 50 was like, yeah, come see me when you're out of prison. Like, oh, fuck.
They tried to sign me to G Unit. Nah. Tell him how you made me offers. I don't run with rat's blood. I'm a godfather. That's what he said. And
now he's a politician.
Then he came out with the Jew yarmulke, like the curls.
Solar energy.
And then he hit the streets in fucking Tel Aviv.
Yeah, we need to get a video of solar energy.
Wrong beer, buddy.
I'll take one of those, pal.
Yeah, you leave that prosciutto alone. That's my stash.
Melon cart, baby.
Yeah, Shine. Funny guy. Funny guy.
Yeah, he had
There's a lot of questions about that
a lot
guy.
of questions. Yeah, very, very
Thank
interesting
you.
career trajectory. I thought he would be doing
When he
a lot better things.
landed on my plant, you killed the plant. The plant's dead.
Fuck. That's like the 5th plant I've killed since we started this show.
Freddy's just leaving.
Freddie left. He's just gone.
Freddy's just gone.
I guess it's up to us now.
Not even gonna pause. Okay, he's just gone.
And
Door's shut.
We could have gone to a commercial break.
We could have, but he just left.
Yeah, well, we got to write it on. No commercial this
Whatever.
time.
So I didn't want to talk about this, but Freddy came to me and asked me not to say anything. He's really been struggling with his sexual identity, and he is now. He's a woman. He's a woman. She's now a woman. I'm sorry, but he's also.
Luckily, Freddie is kind of a unisex name these days.
But he's also got a wife.
So he's a lesbian.
He's a lesbian woman.
She's a lesbian.
Jesus.
I did the same. I'm correcting myself.
I'm not trying to do any of that. But yeah. Freddie is a beautiful lesbian woman, and I think that we should appreciate this and empower him. Her.
She's doing her thing, and that's why she's going to the bathroom and taking so long.
There she is. There she is.
I locked your bathroom from the inside, so now you can't get in.
Luckily, there's another door from the other room.
No, that's the one I locked.
No, there's like 7 doors, so good luck.
Gotta get in through the attic.
Welcome back, Freddie.
Thank you, bud.
You piece of shit.
I had to take a piss.
Oh, speaking of which, should we go? Do we need a commercial this episode? Where are we at time-wise? Are we running too
43 minutes.
Nah, we'll wrap it up soon here. Okay, so we got the Richard Simmons Shine out of the way. What else? Do you have anything else?
I got nothing today.
Nothing?
I'm just coming in and being
Nothing.
a funny guy.
Okay, so we recorded a episode where all the footage.
An episode.
What'd I say?
A episode.
We recorded an in episode.
We recorded an episode.
Where all the footage was lost because Freddy's fucking inept and he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
So was it the one that was all fucky because of the audio?
Because you ruined it?
I didn't touch it.
You need to monitor the audio. Don't shift the blame, Fred. This is your job.
Anyways, okay.
Okay. So I was talking about the best movie that I've ever seen. Cry Macho.
Oh, I thought it was the Mario and Luigi movie with John Leguizamo and Bob Hoskins.
That's a great one, but now.
Remember in the elevator with the
Goombas?
And they had the fucking harmonicas?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. I remember watching that as a kid, not to sidetrack for too long, but I remember watching that as a kid, and I was like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Did you get it? I didn't get it.
No, Yoshi was like a fucking lizard, and
Yeah.
the Goomba, Bowser was just an Italian dude.
Just fucking
What is
some
this?
dude named Ray.
Yeah, wasn't he like a turtle?
But he did have like the...
Kinda, but
Yeah. It
like
was a weird, dark movie. Who? Can we see who directed that?
What's it called?
some fucking idiot.
The Mario movie? What was it called? Super Mario Brothers, right? Although, you know me and John Leguizamo, so I did love it for that, but I just didn't get it. Maybe we should do mushrooms and watch that.
After Cry Macho.
Super Mario Bros. Film.
Film.
Flim.
Loosely based on the Mario game Nintendo.
Loosely. Straight up, yeah. It was
Directed by Rocky Morton.
Okay,
and
so it was
Annabelle
nobody.
Jankel. Written by
Yeah,
Parker
no,
Bennett.
I mean, you see the Mario games, and it's all bright and sunny, and you know what I mean? I think that's why, as a kid, I didn't correlate the two, because it was just so different. What happened? Charlotte Flair die?
The tagline's "This ain't no game."
No, Charlotte Flair's, I think she's on her way out of WWE. Her boyfriend's in AEW. Last night they were supposed to do like a belt switch because Charlotte got drafted to SmackDown. Becky got drafted to Raw, and I guess Charlotte was just not with it. Like she spelled out like AEW on the camera.
Oh.
And they literally had to escort her out of the building, like legit.
Yeah, it was real.
She's not playing ball. So that's interesting. Woo! Anyway, Cry Macho, Clint Eastwood, and I'm a fan.
Of Clint Eastwood?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Unforgiven was an amazing movie.
How much can you relate to Clint Eastwood?
Do you need to relate to somebody to like the movie?
So what
Do you relate to these Koreans and Squid Games?
I'm broke
Yeah.
as fuck, bitch. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm a down and out broke man with
Man?
I'm a broke Korean man with red hair.
All right, Sang-woo.
Listen, my daughter lives in
Chang-woo?
America now.
Yeah.
So all right.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Cry Macho.
Mr. Eastwood. With your jacket.
It's a nice jacket.
You look like a young Clint Eastwood. I gotta
Thank
say.
you.
What? A young Hispanic.
Thank you.
Yeah, young Hispanic.
Doesn't
Indian version of
doesn't
a
hate
Clint.
Japanese people.
I don't speak no languages.
When I think Clint Eastwood, I think the term zipperheads. And
Oh my god, there's a compilation on YouTube. It's just Clint Eastwood being racist for like 10 minutes. It's
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
amazing.
I'm googling
It's
it right now.
amazing. I'll
That's what
send
I'm
it to you
saying.
guys. I will watch it with you guys after this.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's fucking
Like,
great.
He's an old white guy, and like you could see on every cover of every movie he ever
He's
does.
the coolest old racist
Not
I've ever
at
seen.
all. There's nothing cool about him. He's just
doesn't-
old and white.
He just doesn't give a shit. And it's great. It
man.
personifies the cool parts of racist America.
You know.
Please say that. That's a clip. I mean, that's going.
It personifies the coolest parts of racist America.
Shit. I put this up. I was trying
Your
to say-
white power, huh?
I was trying to say A-OK, but
Yeah.
came
Well,
off wrong.
Racist Mel.
All insults and racial slurs. 5 minutes.
It's so good.
Can you just put one clip up to the mic real quick so they can hear?
How about that dragon lady?
Just keep your hands off my dog.
You people.
He's in a room full of Asians when he said that. Just so
Oh,
you
that's
know.
Gran Torino. It's
Yeah.
so good. Yeah.
There you go. That's a good one. We're done.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Well,
It's like you don't need that
all
to
right, so
tell
Cry
a story.
Macho. I'm just going to fucking lay out the plot here. The movie starts off with his boss. And Clint Eastwood is like a 92-year-old ranch hand.
Racist ranch hand.
Yeah, and the boss is like, you're not what you used to be since the accident.
You mean his age?
Listen,
There-
man, I
there-
should have retired a long time ago. I'm on borrowed time. I haven't seen my daughter in 14 years.
Yeah, so he's showing up late and like hungover at like 92. So the guy's like, I'm going to have to fire you. And he's like, fuck you, I'm out. And then it just says 1 year later in the next scene. And it's like,
So a year.
the
That's
boss-
it. It just cuts.
Yeah, the
Is he
boss.
wearing glasses to show that he's aged?
Yeah, and the boss shows up. He's like, hey, I know I
He's
fired
just
you.
wearing a different shirt.
I know I fired you last year, but I need a favor. And he's like, okay, what is it? And he's like, you remember when I had your back after your wife and son died in that accident? He's like, yes.
Backstory.
He's like, well, my son is in Mexico, and I can't go to Mexico because I got problems there. He's like, you're the only one that can save my son.
Because you know I got problems.
My ex-wife is crazy. She lives in Mexico. Go find her and steal my son back. He's like, okay.
Sounds like a fucking.
So like he
video game.
drives to Mexico, and he gets there, and like it's like this 40-year-old like fucking novella star. Like she's like a hot like 40-year-old Mexican chick, and she's like, "Oh, you want my son? Oh, my husband. He told you that I'm crazy. I'm not crazy."
It's 2016.
Yeah.
You want to take my abuelita?
Yeah, and she's like, "Well, my son, he's crazy. He's on the street. He fights chickens."
Like
and
he physically fights the chickens, or
cockfighting.
so does
If
he?
you follow us on
No.
Patreon, you'll see a video of us cockfighting later.
Please
That's not the
don't.
same kind that
we
he
have a
does.
Patreon now. We should probably start advertising that.
I didn't know that we had that.
Yeah, that's
surprise.
news to me.
Hey, we got a Patreon now. It's not set up yet. I'm working on it, but it's getting there.
All right.
Give us your money. Give us your money.
At least 73 cents at a
Give
time.
us your money.
All right. So anyway, so the wife's like, "I'll tell you where he is if you fuck me," and he's like, "Oh, I don't know. I'm just here to save the kid." And she's like, "Oh, you think I'm a whore because I wanted to fuck you?" And like, there's like a shootout scene
With her and him?
Yeah, and like her,
Fuck you!
her bodyguards, and like he flees and he gets away. and like he just like walks like down the street, and like the kid's right there like fighting a rooster, whose name is Macho.
Hey, are you Macho?
And he's like, ugh. And like he like finds the kid and he's like, oh, you're Macho, or you're the kid with the rooster. And he's like, oh yeah, how do you know my dad? And he's like, your dad sent me to save you.
You're the kid with the cock, huh?
Yeah, yeah. And then the cops show up, and he hides behind a box for like 4 hours. This 92-year-old man at like in the middle of the night is just hiding behind a box.
They see him. They're just like,
And they never find
feel
him.
bad for
They
him.
never find the guy.
Like, we
It's so
see him, but
fucking
let's just
ridiculous.
let him have
He's
it.
just sitting there.
The guy can barely move, but he's just like, I'm just gonna hide behind this box for 5 hours till the cops leave.
Can we get a clip of that?
Yeah, I'm sure we can.
Get a clip of him hiding behind the box.
So
send
then,
it.
like, he leaves. He's like, oh, I'm just going to leave without the kid. And, like, he wakes up. Or, I'm sorry, he's driving out of Mexico. And then the kid, like, fell asleep in his back seat. He's like, oh, what the fuck? And
That was easy.
yeah, no, but he's like, your mom said that she was going to have me killed if I took you back. So I'll get the fuck out. He's like, I really want to meet my dad. The kid's such a fucking bad actor. Like, they literally.
Does he really like have
It's,
that?
yeah. I want to meet my dad. Like,
Is it like Nacho Libre little kids? How
it's
they just
so
like
bad.
they're reading the script.
It is so.
like, you know they are.
You pluck a random kid out of Santa Ana Elementary School. You told him act. And Clint Eastwood is known because he's so old. He doesn't like redoing scenes.
Yeah, he does one scene.
One scene. So like, there's a shitload of scenes in the movie where he's like, "Hey, hey, no." And it's like, what? It's like, why didn't they edit this?
It's like Joe Biden.
Yeah, basically.
Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
Hey.
Anyway, so they.
So real quick, I'm so sorry. What is this, Brandon? I've been trying to. I don't know. What's...
Let's go, Brandon. They were at like a NASCAR race, and they were.
Yeah, can you put the video of us at the protest?
Oh, the one where you're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's go, Brandon!
Yeah, I'll
All
put
right,
that
so
up.
Let's Go Brandon was they were at a NASCAR race, and there was this girl interviewing this driver named Brandon, who I think won the race, and the whole crowd is just saying "fuck Joe Biden, fuck Joe Biden." You're talking like 5,000 people screaming "fuck Joe Biden," and
Because you couldn't imagine many Joe Biden supporters at a NASCAR event.
or anywhere. But the interviewer was like, "Yeah, they're really excited for you, Brandon. They're screaming, 'Let's go, Brandon!'" And like they're clearly saying "fuck Joe Biden," but it's just like another example of like the media sweeping anti-Joe Biden sentiment.
Well, I
under
mean,
the rug.
they can't be like, yeah, fuck Joe Biden on the.
No, but they could like cut out. But she was like, well, "They're saying let's go,
Or maybe
Brandon."
she was just an idiot and didn't.
Yeah, I mean,
It was very
highly
clear.
likely.
It was very clear. Like, how do
I
you
gotta see. Can we put
misconstrue
that clip? Let's put that clip there.
Yeah,
Let's-
Moment.
Brandon, you also told me, as you can hear the chants from the crowd, "Let's go, Brandon." Brandon, you told me.
I'll find
Fuck
the
Joe
clip.
Biden.
Now I know what it is.
Let's go, Brandon.
I was like, who
yeah.
the
So
fuck is
we
this
we
Brandon
drove by
guy?
this group of protesters and
It was like anti-vaccine in
It was
schools or some
or
shit.
it was vax, right? And we're driving by, and they all had "Let's go, Brandon," and I'm like, "Yeah, let's go, Brandon." You know, I knew they were protesting something, but I kept saying "Let's go, Brandon," so I was shouting it out. And then we're pulling away. And mind you, we had to drive by this 3 fucking times because we drove by it once, and I was like, "Dude, we got to drive back, right?" So we drive by it again, and then we turn, and we get stuck in this neighborhood to where it's like there's no exit, so we had to just loop around, come back, and drive by them again. And by that time, it was awkward because like I made a big old scene the first time. The
And they're
second
like,
time
"Yeah."
and I was like, "Who's Brandon?" He broke it down for me. I was like, "Oh, that's fucking hilarious."
Yeah. Yeah.
Brandon. Fuck Biden.
Well,
That's good.
anyway, the plot of this is
Oh yeah, cry macho.
I'm so sorry.
Cry macho, by the
every
way.
woman in this movie wants to fuck Clint Eastwood, who's
I wanna
92
fuck
years
Clint
old.
Eastwood.
He meets a Mexican woman that doesn't speak any English, that falls in love with him, named Martha, who's like 50. He's 92, so he's got 42 years on her.
Damn.
And she
Christ.
still wants to fuck him. And he's like on the phone with like the dad, and the dad's like, "Ah, ha, ha, I tricked you. I'm stealing my son for tax purposes."
Fucking got him.
And he's like, "Oh, okay, whatever. I'm still gonna drop him off."
Yeah. What do you want me to do with that information?
And
I don't give a
and
fuck.
He tells the kid, he's like, "Hey, your dad doesn't really love you." He's like, "Oh." And like he still takes him back to America, and like there's this last scene where you're like, okay, Clint Eastwood, like he's built a bond with this kid, and he's gonna like take care of him. He's like, okay, here you go.
Oh, and he just gives him to
Yeah,
his dad.
yeah, and then he goes back and fucks his 50-year-old Mexican chick.
I wasn't finished with
But the mom sends like an assassin to like kill Clint Eastwood.
And of course, Clint Eastwood kills him very easily.
No. Well, there's like this one scene where he like throws like a really shitty punch. Like it's so fake. It's like, yeah. But like the kid's like, oh, Macho. He like releases the rooster, and like the rooster like attacks this guy's face.
Oh, God.
He's ah.
You
And
know,
like,
Clint Eastwood was sitting in
yeah.
his house. What is his lake house? Just typing this up. This
he's
is gonna
the
be fire.
Executive producer, solely written by and starring Clint Eastwood.
He directed it too,
Yeah,
right?
and he produced. He paid for everything, so like
Homie
nobody
needs
could tell
to
him
just-
shit.
And
All
you-
we need is just a
But like he needs somebody in his
away.
ear, like, dude, like,
hey, chill,
not a good idea.
chill.
This would have this
This was
movie.
an Amazon.
This movie
right?
would have worked.
Or was it HBO?
I watched this in theaters.
Oh, it was HBO then.
Yeah, this movie would have worked if Clint Eastwood was 50.
See, the thing
So
is,
42 years ago.
you still watched it. He still made money.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
No, there was a $30 million budget. He made $3 million.
Oh.
And he's pretty old, so this may be his last
really,
movie.
Yeah, he really banked on himself there.
This is a really bad sizzle
Damn.
to go out on.
27 million.
He
just
should have
like-
gone out with Gran Torino.
Man, he could have gave the show 27 million. Imagine the production value we'd put into
We'd
the
have
show.
at least 3 more plants.
Well, he'd also be right. He'd also be right here though. Just like, you gotta say this. Talk about the gooks. Talk about the dragon ladies.
Talk about the
What?
fucking Jews again.
What? I don't want to do that.
you
Clint.
have
Talk about how Hitler wasn't wrong.
a mandatory 4 zipperhead quota
I don't
per
want
episode.
to talk about that. Sponsored by Clint Eastwood.
It's 2016.
All right, that's all I got today.
Oh, man.
I think that's all I got too. I think I've had a great time doing this, as always. And if you've watched this far in the show, thank you. But also, hit me with it. Fuck you. That's when we do it at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Fuck
you.
off.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3.
Fuck
you.
off.
All right. Fuck off. 1, 2, 3.
Fuck off. And go fuck yourself, you piece of shit.
But thanks for watching. Call us.
Yeah, please tell your
Comment your
friends.
favorite part.
Please
Yeah.
tell your friends.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Comment your favorite part. Your favorite zoom in. Your favorite close up of this.
Tell your friends.
Mug.
Tell your mom. Tell your dad. Tell your dad's mistress. Tell your mom's foot doctor.
Yeah,
Tell everybody that you know about this show.
Tell your grandma's pool boy.
I want you to think about the most awkward interactions that you have on a day-to-day basis, and at that point, you insert our podcast.
Yeah, and if you want some of these.
You're at the doctor. The doctor's like, "Hey, I'm sorry to tell you this, Mr. Stevens, you have HIV." And you
That's when
say,
you just do this. You just drop a bunch of our cards on his lap.
or you ask him, "Have you heard of Below the Influence podcast with Jacobo and DeLorian?"
I have a good thing we could do with those cards. For anyone who comments down in the comments below, they'll send us. They'll tell us that they're interested. We'll send them a DM, get their address, and we'll send them like 50 cards so they can place wherever they want.
I'm down.
Just
20.
send us whatever. We
It's fucking.
just fucking
You are-
send,
you-
to let us know you're interested in doing it, and fucking, we'll send
Do
you
you
out
have
some
a
cards.
racial slur prepared there?
No.
Mo?
We'll also send you some cool stickers and some other.
Yeah, but this time we should have
mystery
all
merch.
that shit together. Yeah, we'll send you a
Yeah,
mystery box.
We'll give you the Below the Influence starter pack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so DM us
for
or
free
comment.
for the first 15
15's fine.
people who comment.
Yeah, first 15 that comments that says I want this. You have to say I want this in all caps. I want this.
There you go.
I want this.
There you go.
I want it.
I want this.
I want this so bad.
Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Yeah, thanks for
Go
tuning
fuck
in.
yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Merry Halloween. There are a few who can deny that. What I do, I am the best.
Cha-cha Scooby.